Now, next up on the Parent Show, we're speaking about parental engagement and about aspirations. And our next guest is somebody who is just a perfect example of a combination of all of those things. We're talking to Mollie Georgiou. Hi, Mollie, how are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Good, and you're a member of the Brilliant Club.
I am.
Tell us, we know you've fantastic news. Tell us where you're going in September.
I've got an offer from Queen's College at Cambridge University to study psychology.
And how do you feel about that?
Very relieved and excited. I really didn't think I would have that opportunity, but very excited.
And tell us how your work with the Brilliant Club went.
It was really good. It was a very good opportunity to expand my knowledge of an area I hadn't really looked into. And it gave me an understanding of undergraduate study that I think I wouldn't have had otherwise. It was a very good opportunity.
So, Mollie, did you meet with your PhD tutor in school regularly?
Yeah, I think we had about 6 sessions once every week.
And did you get introduced to Cambridge? Did you visit the campus as well?
I did, but not with the Brilliant Club.
Okay. So and what role did they play in your application to Cambridge? Because presumably as well you had an interview.
Yeah, with the Brilliant Club I definitely think it helped me confidence-wise, because with the tutorials we had to speak to a PhD tutor, get our views across, so that helped with the interview. And also the essay that we produced and was marked to an undergraduate level it formed part of the work that I sent to the college as my application, so that was definitely played a big role.
And presumably, obviously, you have to get really good A-level results to get into Cambridge. So those PhD tutorials, they obviously really enriched your academic knowledge of your subjects.
Yeah, definitely. They helped you go beyond the A-level curriculum and look at things that you hadn't really thought of before, so definitely.
That's amazing. And what has everyone's reaction in your family and amongst your friends been to your amazing achievement?
They're really proud and happy, and I'm the first person in my family to go to university, so they're very excited about it as well.
That's fantastic. Wow. I'm sure there'll be a big group of people going to Cambridge with you in October.
Yeah.
And why did you choose to do the Scholars Programme? Why did you choose that course?
I think because it's something that I hadn't done before. Obviously when you're applying to university you want things to make you stand out and help you as well to become a more rounded student and applicant, and I think with the Scholars Programme that definitely offered that. It helped you to communicate your ideas better by speaking to a tutor, but also to learn something from them, so I think it really helped me in that way.
And Mollie, what about your advice to young people listening who'd really like to do something as bold as that and apply to somewhere like Cambridge, but they're not feeling so confident?
I would definitely encourage them to do it, because I hadn't even thought of really applying until I'd say this time last year, and I think a lot of the people who do get in and who do the best actually don't have that belief in themselves at first. They think that maybe they're not as good, but that's just because they're perfectionists. I think if you actually go for it, you'll realise that everyone's in the same boat. You need to just believe in yourself to go for it, and even if you don't get in, it's a fantastic opportunity.
Isn't that lovely advice? Even
Mollie,
just to try.
Awesome. That's what every parent would want a child to say. And I was about to ask you, what qualities do you feel you need to get through this kind of process? But can you think, I can hear what you're saying already. It means confidence, resilience, I suppose. You need to just kind of keep going. Any other things that qualities you think that young people should have to get there?
I think you need to have a passion for your subject. You need to not only say that you're interested in it, but believe that you are and know that you can go beyond that. And if you're learning about something in school and it's really what you want to carry on to undergraduate level, maybe go home and read an article on it. Just show that you're interested in it, because then you will feel more assured when you go into interview or you get invited there. So I think that side of it as well is important.
And tell us, if any young people are listening to this, they're probably going, oh, she probably had to study 12 hours a day. Is that the reality?
Personally, I do study a lot, but that's just because I quite enjoy studying. I quite enjoy getting into the text in English or learning about studies in psychology. But I think rather than counting the amount of hours you spend studying, you need to just make sure you understand something, and don't be afraid to ask if you need help, because that doesn't mean you're not clever or you're not getting it. You need to just make sure that when you go into the exam you feel as confident as you can, and that's all you can really do.
Well, you're an inspiration, Mollie.
You are, Mollie, you are. And Mollie, what aspect of psychology are you really excited to learn more about at Queen's when you go?
I'm particularly interested in either criminal psychology or potentially clinical, so they're two quite different things, but the thing I like about the Cambridge course is you can actually pick papers from other triposes at the university, so I have the opportunity to maybe do a paper in anthropology or politics, so I could maybe broaden my knowledge there as well, but definitely criminal or clinical at the moment.
So we'll have you back, Mollie, in a few years, Lydia, to be our expert clinical psychologist.
I love the way you've done your homework. My God, you really know what you're doing. That's really impressive. It doesn't compare to my university experience in any way, I can tell you.
Mollie, I think another thing I would worry about, I think at your age, is the sort of deadlines for these things. I mean, do schools help you understand the deadlines and the UCAS application process and the Brilliant Club? Did they assist with that? Because I think it can be super daunting for people.
I definitely think my school played a large role in me understanding that and helping me with that, because I can get quite anxious and stressed about things like that, but in our sixth form common room we'd have the deadline dates, we'd have designated people we could go to help with that, but also a lot of it is just going to ask for the help and knowing that the teachers are there to help you. And I think because the UCAS deadline for Cambridge and Oxbridge applications is actually earlier as well, if you just know that you can get that help, then it's all good, it's all helpful.
Well, Mollie, will you send us a postcard, please, from Cambridge?
Yeah.
We think you're fantastic, and congratulations on a really impressive achievement. Well done.
Well done, Mollie. Well done. Thanks for joining us.